It is early morning. The sun is rising. The birds are singing. The roads are quiet as a result of the UK government's lockdown, a response to COVID-19. A time, though, for us to look closely at the flowers around about us. In my back garden, I have an area dominated by narcissi, a little lawn, greenhouse, and at the back, a flowering cherry. Alive with the buzzing of bees and other pollinating insects. In front of the narcissi, a little area of ferns, and peeping there, just showing its head, some bluebells. Some are ready to flower. Their buds still tight together. Others have already developed that quintessential blueness. There are cowslips and fritillaries, the snake's head fritillary, named because of the pattern. But some of the bulbs produced white fritillaries. And there are primroses. And the two types of primroses, the thumb primrose, look at the centre, and the pin, again, look at the centre. And these are on different plants. But the primrose is in my front garden. In the lawn, there are dandelions. They're a splendid, vibrant yellow colour. The flowers are edible, but at night they close up. So do daisies. So when one wakes in the morning, the daisies are tight shut. But by lunchtime, they're open. There are some forget-me-nots. The yellow in the centre of this iridescent blue. And, by my gate, dog violet, the intricate flower. Just by the road, I have a holly, still bearing its berries, but also with the flowers ready to burst for this year. I am fortunate I'm able to get out across a golf course. Forsythia is at the gateway to that golf course, as are these cypress trees, which bear both male flowers and female flowers. Below the cypress, jack in the hedge, or hedge garlic. It's the leaves that have the garlic taste. There are some bluebells pushing their way through the luxuriant vegetation. And today, just a single periwinkle. There's also great horsetail. There are grasses, as you'd expect in the golf course, some of which are already coming into flower. There are some rushes in the wetter areas. And some sedges. The older trees bear the cones from last year and the flowers of this year, the catkins and the smaller female flowers that will turn into those cones that we saw. By a pond, willow grows. This is pussy willow. On the grass verge at the other side of the golf course, some hogweed. And by a farm, some honesty. In the hedgerows, there's both hawthorn and blackthorn. It's the blackthorn that has the flowers and the sharp spines. Along the grass verge, a member of the bittercress family. Small white flowers and the seed pods already there. By a stream, some oilseed rape escaped from a local farm. And note there's already the seed pods developed. Cuckoo flower, or lady's smoke. This is the food plant for the orange tip butterfly. Red dead nettle grows in the grass. Some with a distinctive white stripe along the leaf, and in this case visited by a bumblebee. You can see the pollen sacs on the bee's legs as it takes nectar from the flower. Besides the red nettle, there's also the white dead nettle and the yellow dead nettle, known as yellow archangel. By the side of the stream, some gorse. The smell of the flowers are of coconut. A patch of comfrey. Some of the flowers yet to open, some at their peak and some past their best. In a more shaded area, dog's mercury and the inconspicuous green flowers. Greater stitchwort, also known as Daddy's shirt button, as wedding cakes and Star of Bethlehem. It has 5 deeply divided petals. And Lesser celandine, known in Welsh as the Eye of April. A fitting end to this walk from my garden and around the local golf course and environments during these days of lockdown.